Hello everybody, Rose Thorne here. Tonight I am doing a react to Foodie Beauty's live stream, which she just finished, called Generic Beeze. And she's currently on another live stream as we speak, something to do with McDonald's. So it's going to be a busy night for me. I've got this react to do, and I'm not sure what's going on with McDonald's one. I haven't looked to see what was going on in that stream, but I'm probably not going to get to bed till well after midnight. So, to put myself and all of you in a good headspace, I wanted to do something a little different tonight, just to relax everyone, because the world of Shantopoulos, these crack Olympics, can get pretty stressful. So I want to give everybody a moment to breathe before we get started. I hope that's okay. So there's her stream. We're going to get away from that for a moment and go over here to one of my ambiance videos for just a few minutes. Let's get a little beach break in, shall we? I want to be there right now. Why can't I be there? Gotta love the ocean. Oh, why did it stop? Hey, what happened here? That ain't right. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't play the whole thing because we got to get on to the react, and it might take a while because her video, her thoughts are all over the place. She talks about how she's having trouble breathing. At the same time, she's smoking a big fatty. Chantal, if you're having trouble with your breathing, maybe smoking is a really, really bad idea. Really bad. Does anybody remember some of the tarot readings that I've done on Foodie in my live chats? Anybody remember how I said that there's a lot of conflict in Chantal's family, and it has to do with money? Like I've been saying for a while, that I feel that Chantal is getting money from the family. Well, here's what's interesting about that, and I will give proper credit to Mr. Michael B. Petty, because this clip that he has on his timeline is of the current live that I'm going to be reacting to, where Chantal reveals that her family has been giving her money. His tweet reads, "Wait, Foodie Beauty's family is helping her financially? This woman spends thousands a month on food delivery and drugs, and she needs money from her family. Insane." Agreed, Michael. It is insane because she makes more in a month than most of us see in several months. There's absolutely no reason why she has to be borrowing money from her family. And the fact that her family is actually giving her money is outrageous. I'm sure they're all hardworking people with ordinary jobs. And here she is making 3 to 4 times what they probably make, yet she's the one borrowing the money. I have a feeling the person she's going to the most is her mother. I'm sure she's hitting up old mom for money, and mom's giving it to her. No disrespect to her family, but Mom Siralt, you ever hear about this video? I know you care about your daughter, but you're not helping her by over-helping her, ma'am. By not telling her no, you're promoting more bad behavior. I don't know if you know that. But she's never going to grow up and be an adult if she's able to go to other people to compensate for her stupid decisions. But let's take a look at the clip that Michael B. Petty posted to his Twitter timeline.
Watch reactions about him. I have him literally blocked everywhere. I cut his phone off yesterday.
Oh, is that true? That's funny because he was doing a live last night on YouTube using his phone and an iPad. So how do you manage that? If you cut off his phone, then why was he on his phone? Anyway, let's keep going.
No more money, no more nothing from me. Like, I'm trying to get out of this, so I've been talking to my family. They're helping me financially a bit, and like helping me organize myself financially too. Like, they're really helping me. And I'm not fucking over people who really actually love me and care about me for somebody who doesn't anymore. I'm not.
You know, the fact that you went to your family asking for money when you've got YouTube and you've got OnlyFans and you've got Twitch, that's outrageous to me. Never would I ever go to my family for money if I was making that much money. I mean, everybody falls on hard times, but you're getting a steady income from YouTube, but you're not unemployed and without a job and facing eviction. You make $10,000 a month or more, and you're going to your family asking for money. That's insane. How do you face yourself in the mirror every morning? How do you go to bed at night and sleep well, knowing that's what you do to your own family? Do you have no shame, no remorse, no regret that you do that to your own family? If anything, you should be helping out your family. I'm sure that your mother is still mourning the loss of her mother. You should be going to your mom and saying, what can I do for you, Mom? Is there something you need? How can I help you? What can I do for you? But no, miss $10,000 plus a month, and you sit there in front of all of us, and you're getting fast food deliveries. You're buying the wheelchair edibles, which are expensive. You're going back and forth to Montreal, wasting all kinds of gas, and gas is not cheap these days. You're going to your family. So I just found this interesting tonight, y'all. The fact that I have been doing tarot readings on Foodie, and I've been picking up that something's going on with her family. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of divide. And she's been going to her family for a while for money. And this clip pretty much confirms that. So let's go back to her current live. I'm going to start it in about 28 minutes and 30 seconds. You know, let's get past all the blah, blah, blah. We don't need all the blah, 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 do we? No, we don't. So let's just start from here and go from here. Let's go.
What? You want to throw on the counter? She probably wants up. And you love her, so.
Nah. I picked her up mid meow.
Oh! She went, yeah.
She probably don't want Pete's touching her because he's so mean to her.
The less movement and exercise, the better. That's my thoughts.
Yeah.
See, look. Check it out, Reed. Oh, it even goes like this.
So I'm curious, what happened to the office chair? Is the office chair broken? Why is she using her stroller for the kitchen?
My kitchen chair has evolved. And I can go like this on the wheels and move myself, see?
Is it because the office chair, it has a weight limit and she's over the weight limit, but the stroller is at the correct weight limit for where she is? What is the purpose of that chair? I don't get it. I'm confused.
The chair's over here. BBJ's using it. Hi, Sam. Why do you look like a triangle?
He's a fat boy, that's why.
Only 80-year-old people are disabled? Where's the kid? Remember when you used to have to take that thing places? Yeah.
What do you mean? As far as I know, she only took the stroller out once to the park. And she made a big to-do about using the stroller. And what I find odd and interesting is that the trip to the park with the stroller was a long time ago. And she made a big deal about needing a stroller for that. And yet she walked around Cuba just fine. But now she needs a stroller again?
I think I have like pulmonary hypertension, or I don't know what I have. I have something wrong with my chest, and it prevents me from breathing besides being fat.
You know, the irony. As you'll see in this react, she talks about having trouble breathing, and then she fires up a big old J and smokes it on camera. So let me get this straight. You have trouble breathing, and then you're going to smoke a big fatty on camera. That's not going to help your breathing.
There are people fatter than me that don't even breathe like this when they walk around.
Can I be honest with y'all? I think she does have trouble breathing, but due to the fact that she is catering heavily to the feeder fetish people, one of the things they like to see is someone who is having trouble getting around. They like to see that somebody is immobile, and they like to know that you're getting so big you're having trouble breathing. So it makes me wonder if she exaggerates a lot of her heavy breathing and having trouble breathing on camera for the feeders, because they do pay well when they tip you. I mean, they could be sending her money on PayPal or Cash App for all we know. Aside from the YouTube money, I'm sure she's getting side money that nobody knows about. But I have to wonder how much of her heavy breathing is real and how much is exaggerated.
So there were just a few red flags, like too loving, like, babe, I love you. And then he made like a joke, like, I'm wanting to move out of my house, but I'm trying to save money. And like made a joke about moving in here, and I was just like,
Oh, the baby.
so I just feel a little like scared. Like,
I want to pick up BBJ and love her. I want to love her so bad. I would give her kisses.
red flag, you know?
Love on the baby.
Because I've made up the decision to, thanks, Faith. You know, we're back to Jose, but not for a lover.
I can't keep up with all these men in Chantal's life. First it's Nadar, then it's Motorcycle Guy, now it's back to Jose. Good Lord. Somebody get me a chalkboard so I can write these names down.
I'm gonna have random lovers. I'm already talking to another guy.
Another one?
There's one guy I was talking to from like way before when I was like single, and he like found me. He's a blonde guy. I've never been with a blonde guy, so I never really gave him like. I'm not super into anyone. Like the motorcycle guy is the nicest. Like he's super nice.
Can I just say my opinion? I think that Chantal makes up different people. None of these men actually exist except for in her head. We've never actually seen proof of any man that is interested in Chantal. I think that she wants to be wanted, not just by a man, but several men. That has to do with her narcissistic ego. And she builds up this image of herself in her head that she is so incredibly wanted that it's not just one man that wants her, but several. She wants to believe that she's so desirable that several men are chasing after her, but where's the proof of that, Chantal? So far, we've had nothing but words.
Red flag. Is that on my right face? Is that a red flag? Like, if you're too loving, this is where these red flags, like good relationships take time. I need to keep telling myself that. Healthy relationships. You guys want some more chicken stew? What do you want? Just love? Okay. Jose is not.
How can you be out of breath just petting your cat? Look at her. She petted her cat as he's breathing heavy. That's so odd. How do you get out of breath petting your cat?
No. You'll see in the videos when I do them. Cool wind in my hair.
No. 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 No, no. No. Please do not disrespect my music. I'm a baby of the 70s, ma'am. Do not disrespect the classic rock that I grew up to. Do not disrespect the Eagles. Please don't do that. I'm trying to keep my temper tonight. I'm trying not to be snarky. But if you start disrespecting my music, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get spicy on you. So stop that.
Warm smell of Beeze.
Nope, nope, nope. She's going to continue singing. Nope, nope. I'm going to go back to my Zen moment. Don't make me do it.
It's us.
Nope, nope,
Rising up through
nope, nope. Please stop singing.
the air. Up ahead and
No, no, nope. I'm trying tonight, y'all. I love music. I love music. I love art. I love things that are creative. And I got a special place in my heart for the music I grew up with. I grew up with the good stuff. All the good stuff. And I don't like Chantal disrespecting my good stuff. And if she starts singing Pink Floyd, I cannot guarantee that I'm going to be nice to her. She better not sing Pink Floyd, but the fact she's singing the Eagles, that's got me a bit irritated. No, please don't do that.
in the distance.
No. No.
Tiffany, remember? 13 months. Chantal, hang in there, love. Take it one day at a time. You will look back at this and be like, what was I thinking? Take this time to focus on you. Yes, Tiffany, thank you. Ready, set, repeat. Yes, love, you're right. Like, I already starting to feel better, but I cannot watch him. Like, I don't watch him. I don't watch reactions about him. I have him literally blocked everywhere. I cut his phone off yesterday.
No, you didn't.
No more money, no more nothing from me. Like, I'm trying to get out of this. So I've been talking to my family. They're helping me financially a bit and like helping me organize myself financially too. Like, they're really helping me. And I'm not fucking over people who really actually love me and care about me for somebody who doesn't anymore. I'm not doing.
You know, ever since Nadar came into the picture, she's been really, really selfish when it comes to anything and anyone that cares about her. She's been very, very selfish. She hasn't cared one whit about her family or anybody who might be a friend or even her cats. She wants love. Do you see this beautiful face right here? This beautiful creature. Last night, Chantal was talking about how she wants her members to give her unconditional love. That's what she said. Chantal, you want unconditional love. The definition of that is right beside you. Right here. This beautiful creature named BBJ. She's been with you for 19 years, almost 20. That was way before Nadar. She's been with you through a lot of things. And yet, you're not repaying that unconditional love by taking care of her. The love you want is literally right next to you. sitting there patiently, waiting for your acknowledgement, and you can't be bothered. You want love, and yet you will not return love as you should. Instead of looking for love in men, instead of looking for validation, why not take care of the love beside you? That doesn't require thousands of dollars every single month. That doesn't call you bad names. Why not do that? Why not put your money and your care where it will come back for you? I'm just saying.
Doing that. So it's not that I was just always too like busy or stressed out to do anything for myself, including even spending time with people that I like the most, love the most, you know? All right, I'm gonna give them a little bit of chicken stew. Yeah. Anyway, let's just Beeze and then take it day by day.
How about not Beeze? That's what gets you in trouble is when you Beeze. Because for you, beezing is misbehaving. You don't need to misbehave anymore. You need to behave.
My hair. I'm so sorry, Jean. I was a bitch to everybody just because of him. No, I'm kidding.
No. You can't blame that on Nadar. You're mean to everybody all the time, and you can't say, oh, it's because of the alcohol. You've been mean to people absolutely sober. You're just a big old bee in general.
I was a bitch.
Yeah, you were.
I became defensive, I think, because the person I was talking to was so right. They're like, I don't want to annoy you and bombard you with these messages. They're like, I know when I was in my toxic relationship, when I was on, these people, the people's advice would annoy the fuck out of me, and I didn't want to hear it. And when we're off, it's like you love the support, and it's like, but it doesn't work that way, you know. Red flags, I know. That's why I'm just like, there's some red flags that I'm just like, he's really nice and everything, but I'm just not ready to like move fast, and you know.
You know, it's really just as simple. If you're involved in a relationship with somebody, even if it's toxic, until you're ready to let go of that person, mentally, emotionally, you will defend them to the death. Even if they're the biggest butthole in the world, even if they're cruel and abusive, you will still feel something inside to defend them. And she was defensive last night in her deleted live. And her defensive led to her blocking all kinds of people and being extremely rude to everyone. And because she's still in defensive mode when it comes to Nadar, that kind of leads me to believe that she isn't ready to let go, and she hasn't let go. Because there's still a part of her that's still hoping for something with him. And that's what she's defending. She's defending him because in her heart, if she does have one, she's hoping that something can happen where they can still be together. You know, her mouth says one thing, her actions say another.
So, and anyways, Grenada, I think. I think they show it on my 600-pound life, and that's PG. No, like chiseled features, dark hair, dark eyes, you know.
So basically, she wants an Instagram model for a boyfriend. But yet, Chantal, you're not even offering up being a woman that you're in good health. You can't even say, well, I'm in great health. I'm going to live a long time. I've got my health together. Usually when a person puts their energy and their time and their love into somebody, it's someone that they know that's going to be around for a while. If your health sucks, nobody can even count on that. You're asking a perfect Instagram model guy to love you, and something might happen to you tomorrow. You don't care about your health. You don't care about your life, but yet you expect full devotion and full love regardless. And speaking of devotion, speaking of caring about yourself, let's talk about what's going on over here. Let's talk about that a minute. All this mess in the corner, this box mountain. Why is it still there? Miss, I'm making changes to my life. Why is this still here? Can you or Pete take this out, please? Thank you.
Bob the Builder. He looks like he's been up for 5 days. Who?
Nadar?
About men who are emotionally. Yes, but not too emotional. Hey, Ethan.
Wasn't she complaining about her breathing a minute ago? Look what she's doing. That's not going to help.
I want to get stable in the next year. Maybe stay at the villa for like another year and just fucking get my credit back on track, get our lives back on track.
Who's our? Are you speaking of yourself and Pete's? Well, if you want him to get his life back on track, he needs to be proactive, because staying in that bedroom is not helping him. He needs to go out. He needs to socialize, get a job. He needs to get into therapy. He needs to get medication. And Chantal, keep your hands off of Pete's medication. Stop taking it. It don't belong to you. He needs it. If you want to someday have your independence and you want Pete's to go out on his own, then encourage him to do so. Encourage him to do things for himself. At some point, you and Pete are going to have that conversation where you sit down with him and say, look, I can't support you forever. I don't know what my health is like. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. At some point, you're going to have to do for yourself. So the sooner you start being independent, the better, because I don't know what's going to happen to me. I don't know what I'm going to want in a few years or 5 years. You can't depend on me to be there for you until the day you die. He's got to be a grown man and take care of himself. You're not his mother. You're not his caretaker. He needs to stop relying on you.
So, please read my comment. Okay, hold on. It might be being withheld. Because it's going to hang. Does your fupa hang low? Does it wobble to and fro?
Okay, can I be snarky for a minute, please? As far as everybody on my channel, I've got a mixed bag of people that say we like it when you're snarky, and then other people that say, well, we don't like it when you sound too angry. And I try to make everybody happy. I do, but I just want to be snarky for a minute, so just let me have this minute. If I never hear the word Fupa again, I will be so happy. I'm so tired of hearing about her Fupa. She talks about her Fupa so much that I swear it has its own personality. Can we all agree that we're sick of hearing about her Fupa? I know she has it. She won't let us forget, but I'm sick of hearing about it. Why are we hearing about it so much? Why is she talking about it like it has its own personality and TV show? I don't get it.
Bro, my life is beautiful. You couldn't pay me to do what? I'm going to YouTube jail.
I wish.
Don't look at me like this.
I wish you went to YouTube jail. I wish they'd make you take a couple of days off. That'd be great. That'd be fabulous.
What makes it look like you have a baby's head stuck between your legs after?
Put your glasses on, Chantal.
Oh, I blocked you. Stood there and I was like, did you just punch me? And then I ran into fucking school and I charged them all and they still have problems with criminal record because of it.
Oh, shut up.
I do groceries. I'll rejoin if you put stuff up. I know. What I can do is post.
Hold it. Sorry.
You
What?
can watch anything on Prime.
Let's go back a minute.
But like when I first started, I had like over 200 people, I think. Damn, I'm over this chat. Was it racially motivated? Oh, no, not at all. No. It was because she was like, they were like giving me shit about something, like this guy I was with, or I don't know. My friend had to like, you need to stop. You're acting ridiculous. Like I can't drink. When I drink, I act ridiculous.
You act ridiculous without the alcohol.
It will ruin me. Like I can't.
You ruin yourself. You don't need help with that, dear. You're doing a fine job all by yourself.
You were arrested for felony assault? Why? Did you rip a deadly fart in an elevator?
Always got to bring up something gross.
If I got in a fight with Dee Dee, I would have to like jump down and bite at her ankles and grab her, like hold on to her legs. Like that's the only way I'm gonna fucking survive. If I'm fighting though, I don't calculate. I just fucking like adrenaline and I would just scratch, bite, pull hair, gouge out eyeballs, whatever you need to do to hurt somebody. But I really just I don't like fighting. I act ridiculous when I'm drinking, I know.
Chantal, I'm not sure how much you weigh, but I'm 130 pounds. I could take you down. I'm not saying I want to. I'm just saying you got a low center of gravity. And all I have to do is get you off your feet onto the ground. You wouldn't be able to get back up. And I'm saying that because I've studied Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A little bit of that. So even though I'm much smaller than you, I could keep you pinned to the floor.
Every fart I don't record is a new. Will you guys sign up if I put it to $5 a month, my OnlyFans?
Chantal, you've had that OnlyFans up for a while, and you've barely posted anything there. What you should be doing is making it for free right now. And then start posting content and then start charging people money. Stop trying to figure out ways how to take money from people. You're taking enough without giving anything back.
What if I upload a lot of farts and weird dances to there?
What?
On a daily basis.
Well, okay. Chantal, listen. It's really backwards when you have an OnlyFans and the stuff that you should do on OnlyFans, you do on YouTube for free. It's ridiculous to pay $5 or $10 to see you half naked when we see you half naked for YouTube for free all the time. It's ridiculous to go to OnlyFans and pay money to see you fart or eat or do any other thing when you do all that stuff on YouTube for free in public. Do you see the problem? See, things like OnlyFans, those are places where you put content that it's exclusive to the platform. That's what make people sign up for the platform, when they're seeing something they don't normally see. Problem is, you've shown us literally everything for free. We've seen parts of your body that really should not have been seen on YouTube. We've seen you fart. We've seen you burp. We've seen you crap your pants. We've seen you eat. We've seen it all. What could you do on OnlyFans that we have not seen on YouTube yet? Let me know.
And I put my subscription price to like $3 or $4 a month. Would you guys subscribe to it?
No.
I think more people would if it was cheaper, maybe.
You know, more people would sign up to your OnlyFans if you actually did regular content, but you don't. Nobody has any kind of faith in you that if they pay for something, they're going to get something back. And that goes for all your platforms. You have yet to commit to any of your platforms. You'll commit to creating the paywall and getting that sub money, but you will not commit to content. And right now you have your main YouTube page, which you don't really do content for. You just turn on your camera. You've got the Beeze show. Now you've got a third channel, which who knows what's going to happen with that. You've got OnlyFans, you got Twitch. So 5 platforms, ma'am. And on top of that, there's the postcard club. You're charging $10 a month for people to get a postcard, and yet you're not even traveling. So, you know, you've kind of maxed out the possibilities of milking people for money and scamming them for money. Until you start showing content, people are not going to believe that you're going to follow through and give them a reason to pay you more money.
But like when I first started, I had like over 200 people, I think. And now maybe at like, I don't know. I don't even know, maybe like half that. Because I don't.
You're lucky you have that. I'm surprised that people are still signed up for your OnlyFans, considering you haven't done anything with it.
Post anything really. I have to start posting again. I don't want to see nudes. Why not?
Yeah, we've already seen it on. We've already seen you nude on YouTube. That's why.
Sleep stream, yes. I want to do like actual slumber parties. I think that would be so fun. Starting right from you set up the stream, get unready with me, excuse me, PJs. We can do PJ shopping, face mask, whatever, and we can.
A little worried about those sleep streams, Chantal. They're successful when they're fun. You got to do more than just get into bed and sleep. Ice Poseidon did a very successful sleep stream long ago. He made about $6,000. You want to know why? Because it was fun. Because he had text-to-speech activated. People could pay for song requests. And the whole premise was he was trying to sleep, but people had the ability to bother him while he was sleeping and troll him, play loud music and messages, and get him ticked off. That's why people were on the sleep stream. It wasn't to just watch him sleep and there was nothing else going on, but because they had the ability to make it interactive and everybody was giggling and laughing and having a blast, pissing him off because he couldn't sleep. So if you do the next sleep stream, just think about that. You got to do more than just lay in your bed and stare at the TV in front of you watching the chat.
Have snacks and we can watch something and then watch party on like Prime and then do a sleep stream. It's like freaking easy content.
And that's why she wants to do it. It's effortless. She's so committed to effortless content rather than just do a little work. Just do a little work. It's not, you don't have to work up a sweat. Just put a little creativity into it.
You know? Add sexy videos and photos to the fart jars. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do it.
Let's see you do it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Yeasty flapjack. Oh, what? All I need is like food, bed, somewhere to sleep, like with a comfortable pillow. Like I could sleep in my car. Fuck, I've done it many times. I would rather sleep in my car in the Kia, like reclined back. It's not bad. I can do it. I would rather do that than go back to a fucking job where I hate my life. Like, I can't. I would rather be poor and fucking happy, struggling, a daily challenge to make money, whatever, a daily challenge to feed myself. I can do it. I'm sure I can find.
Not really. So what Chantal is saying, without saying it, she could never live like the rest of us peasants, us ordinary people that have ordinary jobs and ordinary salaries, and we have to actually work. That's what she's saying. She's like, I could never go back to that life where I hate my life. Chantal, you're making $10,000 plus a month and you hate your life. If you had to live on a regular salary, kiss all those trips to Starbucks and Burger King goodbye. And all of those trips to the dispensary. No more wheelchair edibles. No more ordering fast food from Postmates. Those days would be gone. And you know what? If you had an ordinary salary, that might actually be a lifesaver for you. Because the more money you make, the more you live excessively. So maybe doing without the Starbucks and the edibles and the nashies could prove to save your life and let you live a little bit longer. Because the more money that YouTube gives you, the more money the feeders and the enablers give you, the more you spend it on all the wrong things. The life you have, you are proof of the old saying that money does not buy happiness. You make so much money every month, and yet you are not a happy woman, to the point where you live in a world of delusion. On one side, you try to fool yourself into thinking that you are smaller in size than what you are. You use the face filters, you play around with the scale, because you want to believe that you're 330 pounds when you're well over 400. On the other side of that, you're catering to the feeders. They buy food for you, you eat it. You take their requests, you live a certain way just to keep them happy, just to attract more of the same. You're trying to swerve in and out of two lanes. Pick a lane and stay in it.
$20 a day, I don't know. I'm not going back to a fucking life I hate for myself. I won't do it. What's the point of living if you're not living like how you want to live? You get one life. Make the best of it, you know?
Well, you're not making the best of it. That's for doggone sure.
I know I talk a big game, but
that's all you do is talk.
You know what? I don't know. Every life scenario can be made to bring in one extra thing.
Okay, guys, I don't want to spend all of my time here. Let's go on to the comments. I want to hear from the people. Emma Kate says, how do you breathe after taking on your staircase? Should be a huge wake-up call. It should, but it's not. Her body's giving her signs that she needs to change her habits, and she doesn't listen. Betty Pickle says, after huffing and puffing, may not be a good idea to light up a spliff. That was no accident. You looked down at your lap just before you pushed your chair back. Jessica says, in reply to that, that breathing just because you are walking is not normal. She tries to blame it on asthma. No way. She needs to have those blood clots looked at, as well as move her body more. She needs more activity. But she's determined to sit and do nothing. Robert Whitaker says, so my pretend boyfriend and his unicorn motorcycle and I will be sailing around the world on a raft made of toothpicks as we sail away to Foodie Beauty Chinny Stabby Island. Susan Olsham says, why do I always come on live when I look gross? There is no time when you don't look gross and disgusting, both by your appearance and how you act. Yeah, such a shame. She can't take 15 minutes to take a shower, put on some fresh clothes, look put together. She always makes a point to come on camera looking very sloppy. Kathy L says, were you meeting up with the motorcycle guy? Again, in a parking lot, then you go home? No, ma'am. That is a drug deal. You couldn't be more obvious. Yes, she was very, very obvious. There was actually a clip on Twitter where somebody was saying they heard sniffing sounds when she pulled her phone away. There was the sound of cutting and sniffing, although I can't be sure because I wasn't there. Paige B says, I thought you felt love the second time you spoke with him. He touched me with such love, you guys. Chantal is one of those women that she will fall in love with you the moment she looks at you. Before you even know her name, she's planning, you know, a wedding with you and and a little house in the country. Living, laughing, crafting with crones says, why do you find it funny to laugh at people who shop at No Frills? They have good prices, and just as soon as you lose this channel again, I will be laughing at you for shopping on a budget. So she's laughing at people for shopping on a budget. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just smart shopping. Helen says her boyfriend is over there getting exposed by Jennifer, plus Foodie earning his rent money. I don't know what's going on with Nadar. I haven't had my eyes on him, but if there's something going on, I'll find out about it later and talk about it with you guys. Summer Flowers says you really shouldn't talk so much because it exposes all of your lies. You constantly contradict yourself because you don't remember what you say from one day to the next. Exactly, you know, and this is why she should tell the truth, because if you tell the truth, you won't have to keep track of what you said. If you tell one lie, then you got to tell 20 lies to back up the first lie. And she lies so much, there's so much for her to keep track of. Jessica says, so you blow motorcycle guy off because you think he wants a relationship, but you want to be in a relationship with Nadar. And that's exactly why, if there is a motorcycle guy, which I doubt there is, she's so focused on Nadar, she's still holding on to the chance that they might be together. That's why she's blowing everybody off. It's like, I don't want to ruin my chance with Nadar. Trust me, Chantal, you don't have a chance with him. He doesn't want you. Laura of the Valley says she's simultaneously trying to brag to us that motorcycle guy is love bombing her, as if that's something cute to brag about, and also telling us he's dropping hints that he basically just needs a place to stay. Tell us these men spot you and know you're desperate without telling us they spot you and know you're desperate. Yeah, what is she saying to these men that they're telling her they need a place to stay? What conversation is going on behind of our backs? Is she bragging about her money on YouTube? Because I guarantee you she did that with Nadar. She opened her mouth about her YouTube money, and he saw dollar bills and he cashed in. Karma says, we know that there is no Jose. Nadar is Jose. You outed yourself. You lie so much that you forget the lies you tell. Every guy that she talks about is Nadar. It's just different versions of Nadar that she wishes were true. Jamie Reynolds says, why can't you go to motorcycle guy's place? I bet he is married. Yeah, why can't she go to his house? Why did they do something on the side of the road? Although I just can't picture that actually happening. I think she lied about that. What is this? 36.39 gross? What happened? What happened on 36.39? Oops. What did she do?
Whoa!
Ah! Whoa! I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I did not know. Was that her underwear? That looked like her underwear. Wow. I am so sorry. I was like, what are they talking about in the chat? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't know what that. See? Why is anybody going to pay for her OnlyFans when she's doing that crap? Listen, you can't charge for the milk if you're giving it away for free, girl. You just can't. No. You can't do that. That's OnlyFans crap. Take it to OnlyFans. Don't bring that here. I am so sorry, y'all. I apologize so much. I didn't know what she was going to do. I thought she was going to burp or fart or something. I apologize. Okay, so that's it for the comments. That's it for this react. I'm going to go see what else Chantal's got going on with her McDonald's bees. Before we leave, a moment to chill. We just need some deep compression time. Because I got another react to the next video that she's doing. Let's just breathe together. Ah. Let's have our Zen moment. Oops. Okay, well, I guess that's it for this react video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please take care. Bye-bye.